Hey folks, welcome back. This is Chris in central Pennsylvania. I think we can do away with the charade that is South African politics and complaining about Donald Trump and his politically motivated tariffs that are meant to harm South Africa. I mean, it's ludicrous. First off, let's roll back the clock and what we've talked about here. South Africa has no ambassador since Ibrahim Rasool was PNG'd, persona non grata, sent home after his racist remarks against President Trump and against Americans in America. There is no special representative, even though Nkabisi Jonas was assigned as a special envoy to the United States 4 months ago, almost 5 now. He hasn't gone yet. There's no trade representative in the U.S. from South Africa. There's no trade delegation. The only time that we're aware publicly, and I believe it's the only time it's actually happened, that South Africa is actually engaged on trade was 6 weeks after Trump imposed the reciprocal tariffs. Finally, Ramaphosa went to America and tried to hoodwink Trump and make his case. Nothing came of it. In fact, we think they got a PK behind closed doors. Pretty confident that's what happened based on recent disclosures about that meeting. And the next time they engaged him was on the sidelines of the U.S.-Africa Business Summit, an annual event, last year in Dallas, this year in Luanda, Angola, a mere 2-hour flight away. 16 African heads of state attended that conference. That's how important trade with the United States is to these African countries. They sent their head of state. And most countries sent high-level delegations. South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa was in town. Didn't go. 2-hour flight. Paul Mashatile, deputy president, didn't go. Available. Then we have the foreign minister, Ronnie Lamola, didn't go. Available. And then probably the minister certainly should have been there is Parks Tao, the trade minister, didn't go. They sent a deputy minister from trade. After they fired the other deputy minister of trade, Andrew Whitfield from the DA. So they didn't take it seriously. Despite all that, despite the insults, the lack of genuine effort in negotiating a trade deal with the United States, South Africa actually came off pretty lightly. Wait, what do you mean, Chris? Lightly? The 30% tariff, that's pretty draconian, and the possibility of an additional 10% tariff because they're aligned with BRICS policies. What are you, smoking your socks, Chris? Nope, not smoking my socks. Today, Donald Trump announces tariffs against our closest neighbor, Canada, longtime ally, close partner with a long shared history in all things. 35%. The Canadians actually began negotiating with us from the very outset, and yet Canada just got a 35% tariff. So South Africa should stop acting like they're being targeted. This is nonsense. South Africa should stop acting like it's politically motivated. This is nonsense. South Africa should stop acting like they're special and they're being called out. No. Our closest neighbors have a 35% tariff, folks. Yeah. Donald Trump had the following to say on his Truth Social account. Instead of working with the United States, Canada retaliated with its own tariffs. That's what was in the letter. He attributed fentanyl as a reason for the rate in the letter and said, if Canada works with me to stop the flow of fentanyl, we will perhaps consider an adjustment to this letter. The 35% tariffs will be separate from all sectoral tariffs like copper and automobiles. Trump threatened that the duty might be increased if Canada continues to retaliate. So for all the political analysts and all the geniuses and all the politicians in South Africa keep acting like, woe is me, South Africa is being targeted, you're not special. In fact, you don't even warrant the attention that you think you warrant. Canada got a 35% tariff. You got off easy. 30%. True? Come 1 August, it might be 40%. But you haven't even tried to negotiate in good faith. Canada did try to negotiate, but they didn't in good faith. They slapped tariffs on us. And Trump made them pay. Wow. This is serious, folks, and the government of South Africa is not taking it seriously. They're still sitting on their heels and doing nothing about this. Is it a time that you start demanding your politicians get off their ample bums and do something productive for the citizens of South Africa? Cyril Ramaphosa will be speaking Sunday night. But he's not talking about tariffs. He's talking about the scandal in the police with the police commissioner, Senzo Mkuno. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Good luck, South Africa. Buckle up. It's a bumpy ride.